So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Old Trafford.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Manchester United have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn...
Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they... Has another goal! And that's in! 2-0, and in next to no time. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And Park Ji-sung! Oh, brilliant from Park Ji-sung! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Manchester United, after 7 minutes, is number 11, Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And the through ball. Van Nistelrooy! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
After 9 minutes is...
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Shapes to shoot! And that's a good finish. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
After 11 minutes is...
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Van Nistelrooy.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Park Ji-sung has given away a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Manchester United are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Now, can they get him away? He has a look up, and the finish! And he's stuck it away! They are purring, truly purring!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Manchester United, after 16 minutes, is number
This
20.
is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ahmad.
Bruno Fernandes. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's a key interception. Mondi. Vauvet. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's been cut out, well played. Now he's had a shot! And that's a tiny finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Manchester United, after 21
And yes,
minutes,
it's him again.
number 20. Ahmad.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's
Van Nistelrooy! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Mondi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gakia. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Van Nistelrooy. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's Mondi. And he welcomes it in. And a chance! He's put his foot right through that one.
Watford certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mazraoui. Mazraoui charging forward down that flank. Lofted in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Gakia. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Kayembe. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Not the most accurate pass. He's looking wide. Drives it in. De Ligt clears it away. Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And it's been taken short. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. No, that's been intercepted. Casemiro. Oh, they can break here. It's played through for him. Not a hint of... And Van Nistelrooy! And he couldn't keep it down.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And the pass is intercepted. Kayembe. Ahmad.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bruno Fernandes running with the ball.
3 minutes out of time.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Ahmad! And that has flown over.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Oh, that's well spotted. Gakia. And the whistle goes for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. Let's look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
Manchester United look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. So right back into the action. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Kayende. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yoro with the clearance. He's picked his way through. And that's an excellent interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Cunha gets into a good position. A real chance! And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
55 minutes is number 3.
Bombi.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Matches Cunha's cross. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. So this to extend their lead. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Manchester United, after 58 minutes, is number 31.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
This looks promising. There's the shot! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he welcomes it in. Real chance! He's got a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's been slipped through. Great ball, and the shot! It's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
The goal scorer after 66 minutes is number 15.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Manchester United, number 6.
At least that has given their people something to smile about.
Coming on the field.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Number 19, Mboumou.
Good ball, good... Tries a shot! He's put it wide.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Chance to shoot! And it's been hooked away. Van Nistelrooy being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Nicely aimed pass. Kayembe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Beauvais. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good-looking ball. Beauvais was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Van Nistelrooy, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Beauvais looking to add to his goal. That was good alertness. De Ligt. Now it's Ahmad. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Mondi. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20, Ahmad. Number 8, Matthias Cunha. Number 21,
Mondi.
Van Nistelrooy. Number 2,
De Ligt.
Masraoui.
Ambitious ball here.
Coming on the
Great
field.
chance! And that's a sharp finish. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 85 minutes is...
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Now it's Xerxes. Tries one from range. Keeper always had the measure of that.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Forced to go back. He'll try from distance. Oh, crossbar! Oh, he really got hold of that. And back to the keeper. Zipsy. Oh, good. Oh, how good is he? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Number 19.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's felt that, hasn't he? Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's the keeper's ball. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. De Ligt. Mondi. So what can they make of this? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Manchester United may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit and they claim the win.
Well, that's what spirit and togetherness is all about, Peter. I thought they showed terrific desire and focus and fitness in refusing to settle for a draw.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome
Gorgeous,
to today's
gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be
Everyone,
alongside
please
Jim
welcome the two
Begley.
sides.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And this is now today's lineup.
Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
So straight into the action. Goes for the header! Caught offside that time. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in.
And he shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And we have our very first corner. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Petrauda.
That's going in strongly.
Lefay. Over to the right flank. De Ligt cuts it out. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Off the post! Can he spark a counter here? Pressing high and with purpose. Then there's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 17 minutes is number 21.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Threads one in. Well played right in Van Nistelrooy. And the shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And yes, it's him again! Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Petrauda gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's a key interception. And the keeper's got it again. Now, what about a counter-attack?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Decent chance! It's bounced back off the post. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's having a shot! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Mazraoui. Burmo. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Brobby. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He is through here. And Burmo is onto this. Bruno Fernandes! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Granit Xhaka. Now Mukiele. Aimed beyond the defence. Shot could be on. Chance, surely! Oh, how good is he? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He won't be happy with that one. It's played through for him. Lefebvre.
They've got to make this nice and quick. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, well played, well played. Shot a goal! Always going over the top.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Sadiki. Lefebvre. And it's made its way to him. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bruno Fernandes! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. They forced it, and that is all they have time for. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Welcome to the field.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Manchester United are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And he's running through. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Xhaka! He's put it wide. Reinildo. The message is clear, none shall pass. He's having a pop! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Sunderland are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
A probing pass, and he welcomes it in. Mazraoui puts the ball, and a chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Not the most accurate pass. Looking to play him in, and he's in. Can he finish? That's another chance, and he hits the net. Pomp, panache, and passion. This a man full of it all.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 21.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
The attendance for this
Manchester United are having a ball here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's been hooked away. Reinildo. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Manchester United making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Casemiro. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? Rashford. Lefebvre. Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Looking for options for movement. Cross goes in there. Oh, good climb! And it's in! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitutions taking place.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, number 32. Coming on the field, number 14,
Mukiele.
number 7.
Pinches it off him. That's been slipped through. And here's Rashford. Menu in acres of space out wide. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And another try! And that's a sharp finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now who's going to be first to this? And he's managed to get free, aimed at the far side.
Sunderland really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Oh, played right into his path. Just and the finish! And he's missed it.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Granit Xhaka. Can he get it through? Tries to pass it through. Oh, that was vital. Petrauda. Now, can they get him away? He's free, he has got space. Can he finish? Sadiki could move up a gear here. Now it's Brobby. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
There will be 5 minutes added
That is
time.
a brilliant interception. Mukiele. And Reynildo. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Reynildo. Van Nistelrooy. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Mukiele. Granit Xhaka. Now it's Brobby. Spread to the right. And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Van Nistelrooy on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Things already rolling. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Numecha. Great vision. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Neatly clipped into space. Tanaka. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Tanaka. No, that's been intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. Bomo. Tanaka. Numecha. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And Van Nistelrooy! Goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. There's the shot! Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Looking to play him in. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish. They are purring, truly purring. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Bomo! It's hit the upright. It's has another goal. He's got a goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That is a brilliant interception. Can he get on the end of... Shot at goal! And he hits the net. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Rodon over to the right flank. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin, there's a lot to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. He's been... And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? What a throw in.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Tanaka.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
So, a temporary halt to the action. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Manchester United really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
And please welcome
Manchester United are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. Back on the way then. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Park Ji-sung gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's a shade optimistic.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Tanaka just eases him off the ball. Casemiro. Ampadu. And it's Justin. And it's Tanaka. Opts for safety. Bogle. Now it's Aronson. Some resolute defending there. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Manchester United choosing to make the first change. Burmo being withdrawn, but not without warm applause.
Yeah, I think he'll be okay about that now. I think if the manager had taken him off a goal earlier, I think he would have been a little bit upset about that, but now that he's got his hat-trick, I think all's okay.
Number 10,
Ampadu. Calvert-Lewin out towards the flank. Calvert-Lewin. He's had it taken off him.
The
Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he welcomes it in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Coming on to replace him is number 13, Mason Mount.
Mount tries to play it through. Played through for the wide man. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Casemiro. Leeds have the chance to go the other way. He's a sharp little ball here. Shoots! It's loose, and again!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
He'll try from distance! No, it's wide.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Number 6.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on the field is number 37, Mainu.
Tanaka.
Substitution.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Threads one in. He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Leeds are looking to go forward now. Played into space. Big chance! Justin. Oh, there's a probing ball. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Buonanotte. Nemecha.
Leeds seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Van Nistelrooy being hounded, manhandled at times. And there's the shot! It's hit the crossbar. Mount. Cross goes in there. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Mainu. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And it's Casemiro. He's having a pop! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Casemiro probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Oh, important interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Yoro. Ahmad. And this is Van Nistelrooy. He's having a shot! And that's past the post. Justin. And Rodon. Bogle. And it's Buonanotte. Now it's Mount. Delivers the ball. Good read, needed to be. Buonanotte. And he's intervened well there.
Minutes has been indicated.
Mainu. And here's Ahmad. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Buonanotte. Now it's Okafor. That has not gone well. Okafor. Oh, that's fabulous. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Rodon. And that will be it. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Manchester United really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it?
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both
and
sides look to
welcome
clear the
to
first
Emirates
hurdle.
Stadium.
Supporters here in terrific numbers.
Against
So will they be
Manchester
going
United.
back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The defensive...
It's Salah! Just off target.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Trossard. Threads one in. Oh, that's well spotted. Saliba. Cute ball now. How can Shevchenko? And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Trossard was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that.
And Shevchenko!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Can he latch on to this? Timber cuts it out. That's the throw. Another throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shevchenko looking to receive it in space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, they can break here. Timber does really well to win the ball there. He won't be happy with that one. Van Dijk. Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's put paid to the danger.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking for the run. Can he get it through? De Bruyne driving forwards. And it's been hooked away. Shevchenko chasing after it. Great defending, strong and determined. And they win it back again. And it's Ødegaard. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, what a miss! And he shoots! And there's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And they're quick to get it back. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's undercooked that. And it's hoisted clear. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mohamed Salah deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. the passers will always have an option with him.
Ødegaard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Silvestre. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And he cuts out the supply. That's a cute ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Searching pass he's played there. Played out towards the right wing. And that was asking for too much. Now that's well seen too. Manchester United are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Shevchenko going forward. Aims beyond the defence. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. And he's managed to get free. It's a goal kick. Not the most... Oh no, what has happened here? Nicely weighted ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shevchenko, he's having a pop! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish of true class! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
A case now of complete control. Saliba. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's shifting through the gears here. And he was alert to it. Now it's Trossard. Oh, no joy this time. Ødegaard, that's an imaginative pass. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And here is the first touch of the second half. 45 minutes to change their fate. In with the challenge. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Trossard. That's destined for the flank. Shevchenko. He's picked his way through. Shevchenko! And he should have made it 4.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Great vision.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pass somewhat off target. Drogba. Well, that looks a decent ball. Takes a shot! No, he's missed it.
Trossard clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Now it's Simons. Can he get on the end of this? Calafiori deals with that comfortably. Now it's Park Ji-sung. And he's lost it. And Park Ji-sung! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 18.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Coming on the field is Number
Oh, well
7.
played. It's a lovely, neat pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. That has ended up in no man's land. Knocks it into space. Counts. Oh, that's Counts! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 11.
Manchester United may be down, but not out just yet.
God
has found him in acres of space.
The attendance for this match was
Well played and well cleared.
Rodri. De Bruyne. Counts, providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. And it's played. Header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Has a look up and drives it forward. Tries to pass it through. Can he latch on to this? Fernandez. Oh, this looks sharp. Now, can they get him away? Raya chooses to deal with it himself. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tries to play it through. Now it's Ødegaard. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. And claimed it back swiftly. Looking to play him in. It's a pretty loose pass. Deftly away. What a throw in.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8. Ødegaard. Number 33.
Looking for options for movement.
Coming on the field.
Cross flung in towards the middle.
And
safely in the keeper's hands. Ambitious
Substitution
ball
in
here.
progress.
But they've got it again. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. That is good alertness. Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. He has found the way through. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Rice. That's a good foray he's making. He's found a way through. Good ball, good take. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Chance, surely! He's a chance for a shot! Off the post! And he scores! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitutions taking place.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. this usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Looking to play him in. Bernardo Silva, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Zubimendi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well timed, excellent interception. And he was quick to react. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. But in the end, they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some
The
time
end
out
of the
to give
game.
your support to our
Reflection. Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence.
Hello, everyone,
The objectives
and
are
welcome to
clear.
Old Trafford.
To miss out on them would be unthinkable. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And this is Park Ji-sung. Drogba! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Impressive jump! That was superb goalkeeping!
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Park Ji-sung picks it up out wide. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That has not gone well. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Chiesa is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That has ended up in no man's land. Park Ji-sung.
That's good play from him.
Great vision. Simons engages and forces him off the ball.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Punched away. And it's Simons. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. He's shifting through the gears here. Elects to cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
They get a throw in. Looking for options for movement. Deftly away. Referee's given a throw. De Bruyne. No, that's been intercepted.
Liverpool really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Rodri. He's gone for goal. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Tries to play it through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chiesa. Gerrard. Mohamed Salah. Xavi Simons. Mohamed Salah. Cash. And Senesi. Van Dijk. And Guardiola threads one in. Can he get onto this? Well timed, excellent interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Rodri. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Chiesa. Gerrard. Chiesa. And it's chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Played out to the left flank. Now the ball in. Shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that's delightful. Aimed at the far side. De Bruyne tries to clear. It is a corner, good chance. It's their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. Gerrard making good progress on the right-hand side. And that is expertly dealt with. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Can he get on the end of this? Chiesa wants to run onto this. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Oh, that's well spotted. Guardiola tries to pass it through. Park Ji-sung. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is De Bruyne, and he's managed to get free. Now it's Chiesa. Not the most accurate pass. Silvestre clears it away. Oh, this looks sharp. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Oh, good play! And that's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful... Shot a goal!
Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Liverpool cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Wirtz was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
In with the challenge. Xavi Simons. Oh, they could break here. Pinches it off him. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Wirtz. He has found the way through. Chance to do... Oh, great leap! And a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Number 9.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Coming on the field is...
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Salah. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Park Ji-sung. He's found the way through. Xavi Simons is onto this. Goes for a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Goal! Manchester United! And he is just ripping it up. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Minutes is number 13.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Cross needs to be good.
Substitution from
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Number 8.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Chips it through. De Bruyne. He's picked his way. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
It's beyond the defence.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, no joy this time. And he's quick to snatch it back. Wirtz! And that is doing no harm at all.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
In towards the back stick. Raya deals with that nice and simple.
Liverpool really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Salah. Fernandes. Raya claims comfortably.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Taken back almost at once. Can he get it through? Nicely weighted ball.
Liverpool really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And this is De Bruyne. It's Gerrard! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Cash. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a fine interception. Time added on 4 minutes. Mohamed Salah. Now, can they get him away? As he leaps for it. And he scores. We thought they were done, but never say never. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be...
90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So no winner at full-time, we will be going the distance. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Manchester United conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what... That's a foul, no two ways about it. No second thought, a straight red card. Manchester United are down to 10 men.
Substitution
The two
for
coaches
Manchester
are
United.
signalling changes here,
Number
both at the same
13,
time.
Didier Drogba. Coming on to replace him is number 14, El Hadj Diouf. Substitution.
Looking to play him in. Driven in. Saliba clears it away. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
He's found space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. So, third corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Ekitike. Now it's Gakpo. Guardiola has it out wide and in space. And a header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Gordon fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
There will be 1
Well
minute
seen,
added time.
saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And it is half-time in extra time.
Hello attendees, this is a
So nothing yet in extra time to make a difference. This the final 15 minutes for someone to do something.
To the information centre.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. That's a nicely shaped ball. And here's the chance to counter. Bergkamp. Pass somewhat off target. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. That's very neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that has left him in a heap. Now, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Rodri.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Kerkesh. Here comes the cross. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that looks a decent... Big chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Wirtz. Good. Now there's a fine ball. And the finish! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
And we'd like to
The end of the
inform you now
game.
that the latest travel
Reflections?
information is
Well, you can
currently
never
being displayed.
predict.
Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Henderson promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Short changes him with that pass. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Haaland! And that pass just didn't quite work. Swansea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Distributed tidily. Oh, it's played into the area. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's Jordan Henderson! So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh, just skips past his man. Iwobi! Off the post. A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Simons. Drogba dominate. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Manchester United are down to 10 men. Strokes it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance! And it's a goal! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Swansea have penetrated for the first time.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And it's Lampard. Lampard, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's Rooney! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Swansea are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for...
Shot a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rooney. Iwobi. Iwobi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And a chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Rooney. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Driving on and making good progress. He's having a hit! No, not quite.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Driving forward. Iwobi. Iwobi! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
Oh, he's having a go! He's put his foot right through that one.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Iwobi. Now it's Drogba. Stood up well to him there. He's a sharp little ball here.
Added time.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Iwobi. Iwobi gets on his bike and on the move. Shapes to shoot! And that's past the post.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
That pass isn't the best. And we've reached half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Chance for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Wan-Bissaka. Now Rooney. And it's Iwobi. Now it's Drogba. It's played through for him. He is through here. It's Rooney! It's anyone's ball now. He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is Lampard. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And again. Brought out the best in the keeper. It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8, Xavi Simons. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Gerrard.
Good read, needed to be. There's the shot! So, third corner of the game. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Check sends that a long way. And here's the chance to counter.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That has been cut short.
Attendance for this match
Almost
was
an hour gone.
70,987.
It's beyond the defence. Iwobi. He has found the way through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Iwobi going forward. Real chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Coming on the field is number 18, Bernardo Silva.
He's having a pop! Keeper always had the measure of that.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
They're up to 5 corners now. That's destined for the flank. Takes aim and crosses. And he's heaved it away. Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Drogba stood his ground strongly. De Bruyne. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now that looks a decent ball. No, that's been intercepted. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Rooney. Looking for the run. No, it's come to nothing. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United have opted to make another change here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Jordan Henderson. Can he get it through? Great, he's having a shot! And that's a good finish. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 77 minutes is number 13, Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba.
Manchester United still making a fight of this. Oh, that's well spotted. And the keeper's got it again. Romero cuts it out. Drogba. Now it's Drogba. And he's running through. Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are playing them off the park. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Swansea are having a ball here. Always onto this. Takes a shot! And here's Rooney. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The ball has bounced loose now. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Bernardo Silva, he's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Going to be disappointed with that. Oh, just a keeper now. It's Rooney! And that's a sharp finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Towering header! Oh, it rattles the bar. Well taken goal. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Number 5,
At least that has given their people something to smile about.
Andrei
Swansea
Shevchenko.
clearly now in lead preservation mode.
Andrei
Tries to play it
Shevchenko.
through. He's picked his way through. Delivers with whip. And that's the keeper's ball. 5 minutes to add. Well read, nice interception. Shevchenko wins the duel this time. He's shifting through the gears here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the finish! And a neat finish! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And that will be the final act. Manchester United are beaten and they are out. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got
Quick
going.
reminder today,
I
please
know
have
it
your
can
entry
happen to
tickets
even the
at
best
hand,
of us,
as
but
it's time to announce
that
the
doesn't
date.
take...
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand...
Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And De Bruyne! And that was precious close.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
That's destined for the flank. Shevchenko in acres of space out wide. Silvestre is there to clear. And that's gone loose. Can he get on the end of this? Chance, surely! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
And it's Gerrard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Coutts has the space to scheme. He's not got that quite right. And they've got a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Simons, Coutts! And that is wildly off target.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He is through here! And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it... Oh, what has happened here? That's tidy. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Juve! What a save by David Raya! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he can clear it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the shot! On the ball. That's another chance! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the...
Chance for a shot! Superb from Simons! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Right back in the game!
The goal scorer for Manchester
An opportunist
United.
strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Manchester United cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Saliba calmly anticipates. Gerrard. And this is Shevchenko. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And the pass is intercepted. Saliba. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Palmer. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's counts! It's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Park Ji-sung gets into a good position. Now this could be a chance. Palmer.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Van Dijk. Gerrard. De Bruyne. Drogba looking to pass their way up the pitch. McAllister. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Juve. Oh, well played, well sorted
There'll
out.
be 3 minutes added time.
Park Ji-sung receives it in a wide position. McAllister for Palmer. Palmer charging forward, the ball at his feet. Shep. That's it, 45 minutes up. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Away we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And it's Gerrard. Now it's Shevchenko. Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. Gerrard! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Silvestre with a fine tackle. And that is a little undercooked. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's managed to get free. Tries one from range. And it's been given... Has another go! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Arsenal visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Juve. Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And that should get the job done. Looking for the run. And that is out of play.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Aimed beyond the defence. He has found the way through. And Shevchenko! Great football, shot and save.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Nice bit of skill. He'll try from distance, and it's hit the woodwork and out. Lovely bit of skill. Gerrard. Oh, he's having a go!
Substitution in progress.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Adams is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Saka receives it in a good position here. Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Can he finish? He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Timber. That's a shade optimistic. Timber is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's found a way through. He's in a great position here. Park Ji-sung finds himself offside.
Substitution.
Manchester United have opted to make another change here. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Palmer. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. That's an imaginative pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gerrard. Gerrard has got himself a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Saka. Looking to play him in. And this is Drogba. There's the shot! And again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Palmer. Great vision. Pass is just off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Saliba gets on his bike and on the move. Shevchenko. Here's a chance! Smashing save, really good save that. Now it's Drogba.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Great ball if he can get there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Added minutes
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's picked his way through.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Palmer goes short. And the finish! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Threads one in. Silvestre. Now that's well seen too. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed by the progress made by this guy, Eberechi Eze, who I see these days as an unconventional winger, best deployed behind a central striker, as he does like to operate in the middle ultimately. Certainly has the strength and an eye for a pass.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And it's Xhaka. Oh, good take in a good area. And the shot! Hits wide, but not by very much.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Drogba. He's a sharp little ball here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Trossard looking to receive it in space. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Tries a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Trossard picks it up out wide. And it's Gerrard. Can he finish? Oh, crossbar! Ah, he's given it away. Great ball, and he's in here. Goes for a shot! And he's there to belt it away. Gerrard. This is promise. It's Gerrard! Oh, it's come off the upright. Goal! Arsenal! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things...
Simmons! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Alexander-Arnold.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It's a promising position. Oh, some tackle that. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Gerrard. Oh, that is a... It's Gabriel Jesus! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Very nicely done. De Bruyne, played down the flank. Couch wants to run onto this. He's found a way through. That's good defending, very good defending. Saliba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Trossard, oh, that's fabulous. It's a goal kick. Xavi Simons. Eze has found the net here, of course. Now it's Kaut. De Bruyne. And this is Kaut. And he has his goal. Arsenal are level. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so
Chance! Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Not the most accurate pass. Gerrard. Passing nice and neat. Oh, look at... He's having a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. And it's Eze. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And this the perfect opportunity to create. He's had a crack. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. De Bruyne. Kaut with a reputation for taking on any shot. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And that's played in low.
There will be 3
That's going to go a long way.
time.
Rodri. And the counter is on. He is through here. De Bruyne. And that is well cleared. That's a good foray he's making. Now that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Silvestre. And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
And a quick announcement to the benefit
Caution
of
certainly
anybody
not on the
who's down
agenda
the
here,
zone a little
from
long
both
today.
sides.
Please
Yeah,
look
they're
at the
ahead,
screen for
Peter, but they
information
can't
on how
afford to
find your
get
way
too
around
complacent.
this stadium.
They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Alexander-Arnold. Granit Xhaka. Gerrard. Gerrard. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's going wide left. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. O'Reilly! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Gerrard. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's Xhaka! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. He's gone forward. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Throw in.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for options for movement. Gerrard. Oh, that is a nice touch. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Arsenal may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now that's well seen too. Semenyo, he's got away. Semenyo! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Arsenal now in a position far more desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Now it's Drogba. The ball's gone astray. He's in plenty of space here. Rice. Good chance here! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Arsenal are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Foden receives it in a good position here. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Driving forward, Foden. Oh, well played, well played. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's a key interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Out for a throw. Chooses to go cross-field. Gerrard. And here's Trossard.
Pretty robust defending.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot a goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Saka. Oh, easy pickings there. Aims beyond the defence. Real chance! And somehow he kept it out.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Shevchenko! No, not the best of headers. And it's Gerrard. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Odegaard, Shevchenko, and Shevchenko! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And here's Trossard.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Saka, and he's managed to get free. Saka. Oh, that's neat. And the finish! And it's in! And just like that, he's into double figures now. That is lovely. And time is up. Arsenal were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything.